Hey everyone, Happy New Year! Today's video is going to be my 2017 resolutions, and I have made one of these in the past, I think, and Lord knows I didn't stick to it. I mean, whoever really sticks to their New Year's resolutions, like, let's be real. But this year is going to be the year that I do my New Year's resolutions, and you guys can hold me to it. I have done a 2/3 page spread in my bullet journal of my New Year's resolutions, so I'm going to share them with you today. I do have a few spots to make a few more. I am filming this a little bit before the new year starts, so if I do add any I will let you know, but I've got around 15 or so small resolutions. You'll see what I mean when I share them with you guys. The goal setting formula that I followed this year for setting my New Year's resolutions is the SMART thing. I can't remember it off by heart, so I'll put it here, but basically you don't say something like lose weight, because you can't measure that. Like, it needs to be something that's specific. So lose 5 kilos, it's specific, you can measure it, you can see it, like it's achievable. It's not like I want to lose 15 kilos, like no matter how hard I tried I don't think I could lose 15 kilos because I don't think my body would realistically be able to lose 15 kilos. It probably could, but it'd be pushing it to like a level of extreme, if that makes sense. So all of my goals are very specific. They have either like a value attached or a number attached or something like that, so they're very specific, I can measure them, and most of them are achievable. There's one or two in there that they're achievable but they're going to be really hard, but that gives me something to strive towards, which I think is what I need when I do my goals. Right, so let's crack in. Let me find the page in my bullet journal. I will put it up on the screen soon so that you guys can see the spread itself, but I'm just going to be reading from it down here. So I split all of my goals into 6 sections. I have personal, fitness, finance, fun, work being schooling, and YouTube. So I've split it all up. You don't need to do this many sections. You could just do one goal for the whole year, or be like me and do lots of little goals. I thought that that would be good because there's a lot that I want to achieve this year, and I thought that splitting it up into sections and then breaking them down would be the best way to do it. So for my personal goals I have 4, which is one of my biggest sections. I have learned to cook 10 new meals. I also want to donate blood for the first time. I have always had a really big fear of blood tests, but last year I had one. I didn't cry, I didn't gag, I didn't feel faint, so I was like, wow, if I have overcome my fear of blood tests, I may as well give blood and save a life. So I want to donate blood this year. I also want to read 10 books. This is always a goal of mine every year, and the past few years I literally haven't finished a single book, and that is so sad because when I was younger I would go to the library, get out 10 books and read them within like 4 weeks. Another one that's a little bit more personal is that I want to visit my Nana and Grandpa or Gramps weekly. I got really bad at that this year with work and stuff. I'm really close to them and I haven't been seeing them too much, so I want to make that one of my resolutions, to see them every single week. Moving on to my fitness goals, this is another big section because this is something that means a lot to me this year. I was doing really well with it at the start of the year and I let it slip, and I haven't really picked it back up, so I want to make an improvement in that sense. I want to lose 5 kilos because I originally had dropped like 2 kilos or so. I haven't weighed myself in a while. I probably haven't gone right back up to where I started, but I've probably climbed a little bit, so I want to lose at least 5. This one is a really big one for me. I want to be able to run 5Ks without stopping. I think I'm going to do couch to 5K at some point this year, probably in a few months down the track when I'm actually back into going to the gym. Couch to 5K is like a program that helps you go from not being able to run to running 5Ks in like a month or 2, so I want to do that. Another fitness goal that's kind of extreme is to be able to do 10 unassisted pull-ups, so fingers crossed we'll get there. And my last one is more dietary, but I didn't have a section for that, and it's to eat 5 new foods. You guys know I am a very picky eater, so by the end of this year I want to be eating 5 new things. Goodness knows what they will be, but I will document them in here so I can share them with you guys later in the year. My next section is finance, and I only have 2 goals for it, but as I said I can add more during the year. This is one that like I don't really have that many goals with finance. Like I could write stick to my budget, but that's not really measurable and it's not really a SMART goal, so I don't really want to choose that. So these 2 are 2 SMART goals, and I might find more during the year. The first one is to save $10,000. It is going to be a big struggle for me because I am a terrible spender, but if I can save $10,000 then I'm going to be well onto my way to buying a house, so it's quite important. And my second one is to pay off my overdraft. I don't have a very large overdraft. Well, it's kind of large, but not too large, so I want to get that paid off this year, so that's another one of my finance goals. The next section is fun, and this is something that I never would have done for myself, but I saw it in the spread and I thought it was really cute. So my 3 fun goals are to visit 2 countries. Now, they don't need to be new countries, just visit 2 different countries that aren't New Zealand. Go to the snow. I really want to go to like Queenstown or whatever the mountain ranges, like right in the middle of the North Island that people always go to. I've never been, so I want to visit the snow this year. And I also want to visit 3 new places. Now that one, I might change that to 5 new places because I just realised that I'm already going to 2 new places in like a week. So I probably need to make it 5, otherwise I'll meet my goal before like the year even starts. So I think I might need to change that one. My next one is work, and these 2 goals might not make sense to you because you guys aren't teachers, but I'm going to read them to you nonetheless. The first one is to have 75% of my children achieving. Now, I know my children are going to be 5 and 6, but there is a standard in New Zealand that children need to meet, so I want to try and push to have most of them at standard. That is a goal that obviously depends on the children as well, but I wanted to set a goal, so that one's going to be hard, but it's achievable. And my other goal for work is to host some professional development. I want to host some sort of IT professional development for my team as well. And my final set of goals are for YouTube. Now, I don't know if I should really be sharing these ones with you guys, but we'll share them nonetheless, and at the end of the year we can come back and either laugh because I didn't meet them, or we can laugh because I surpassed them. So I only have 3 at the moment. The first one is to hit 50,000 subscribers, which I think is doable. My channel's been quite sort of stagnant for like almost a year, but I don't know, maybe we can do it. We'll see. I want to complete 10 sponsorships or collaborations with brands. A lot of my collaborations that I do aren't paid necessarily, so I would like to sort of make it more of a paid thing, which I'm sure you guys can respect the amount of time that I put into this, so it would be nice to do some of it with companies for compensation. I mean, it's a type of work. And my final one is to start a new series. Now, I don't really know what kind of series I want to do. I just know I want to have something that I can do that spans the whole year. Like, I've seen some people do like cruelty-free series or like a beginner's series. Let me know if you have any ideas for series that you want to see. I guess my bullet journal could be a series, but I'm kind of thinking more like beauty related. But let me know, because I've noticed that like my non-beauty related videos tend to get more views, which is interesting. So let me know. So that's it for my 2017 goals or resolutions. I kind of set them more as goals. Like, resolutions are more like changes. These are more like my goals for the year. Now I just wanted to share another page that I did. I'll put it on the screen for you guys now. As you can see, I've chosen a word of the year, and my word of the year is focus. So you kind of like pick a word that exemplifies how you want to be, what you want to do that year. So I thought that a really good one for me would be focus. I feel like a lot of my time is spent just being anxious or worrying about something or thinking about doing something, and I'm just not focused on what I actually want to do. I mean, another word of the year for me could have just been do, like do it rather than worry about it, but I just want to focus. I want to zone in, hone my focus and my attention on what I want to achieve rather than worrying about all these other things that are going on around me. I'm just that type of person who like cares a lot about what other people think, and that can like change whether I want to do something, and I feel like that's why a lot of things haven't gone the way that I've wanted them to go the past couple of years. Like my YouTube channel, like I've been worried about this and worried about that, and I haven't actually focused on making content. So that's kind of the idea behind why I chose focus to be my word of the year this year. And then on the second half of this page I did how can I live my life with more focus in 2017? Just some sort of ideas, or like, not really like mantras, but just some sort of things that can help to like refocus me if I lose focus or if I forget what I'm supposed to be doing for the year. So let me just read those to you really quickly. Focus on what's important. Worry less about the little things and focus my efforts and intentions on the big stuff. Focus on my priorities. Focus on the future. Look forward and hone my focus in on what I want to achieve and leave the past where it belongs. The final one is to stop wasting time, and I've written don't piss around with stuff that does not help me meet my goals. Focus on self-improvement. I know this video is quite different from some New Year's resolutions videos that you might see on YouTube, but I have just made those resolutions so many years and failed at them so many years, so I decided to use that SMART goal setting process, which I will leave like written down below if you guys want to look at it again. But like I said, the most important ones are that your goals are specific, they are measurable, and that they are achievable. Hope that you guys found this video interesting, and I hope that it's helped you to decide to make some New Year's resolutions if you haven't made any yet. If you have made them, or if you have a word of the year, I would totally love to know what it is. I would love it if you guys could share with me some of your goals for the new year. As I mentioned earlier, I'm the type of person who makes a New Year's resolution and fails almost immediately, so hopefully this year, having this sort of all written down and made a video about it and very accountable, hopefully I'll achieve them. If you guys would like, in a year's time I can do like a did I meet my resolutions video, and then I can show you next year's resolutions. Once again, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for a wonderful year in 2016, and I wish you all the best for 2017 and all the new things that it may bring. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do, because it helps me out and it helps new people find my videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you all soon with a new video. Bye!